Hey guys, how's it going? This is Vitamin ZK's
Zuko.
and K Sizzle, and today we're going to talk to you about Robin's custom special moves. Let's track these customs. Alright, let's start off with Thunder Plus. Cast stronger lightning magic, can't be used as many times in a row as Thunder. So that's, I used the first one first, and this is a second level that I just showed off, and now this is going to be a third. And then the last one, which is Thoron. If you hold it, it does more knockback and damage, which I'm going to be holding it there. So this is a more amplified version of the Thunder Plus. It's stronger, and you can't use it as many times in a row. So as you'll see right now when I kill myself, so I can get the book back.
Should I kill myself?
If you want, yeah. I'm going to charge Thoron all the way, and I'm going to use it on you without the
I'm gonna block
holding
it.
B. Yeah.
I want to see what that does.
I lose the book immediately.
Yeah, I broke my shield. I
So,
don't know if normal one does that, but
yeah, it doesn't. So this is a just all-around stronger version. You know, stronger shield damage, stronger, damage.
yeah, do the red one.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Well, whatever.
I'm gonna lose this. So
I just wanted to block that one. I mean, that one always has had good shield pressure.
yeah,
But wanted to see
I'll
if
do
the shield damage was comparable.
oops.
Alright, well that like clipped me.
Yeah. So it's a stronger version, and you can't use it as many times in a row because the book will die. Probably after like the second time I can throw it out. Yep, so it's blinking. It's very close to like dying.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, very straightforward. Naira was telling me about this move, and let's move on to yours.
Okay, so I have Speed Thunder, which charges faster, but deals less damage. It also
And knockback,
travels
too.
farther. So these are the light ones. That's pretty far comparatively. That's level 2. I'm gonna not hit you
Very
with
good
this to see
zoning
how
tool.
far it goes. Yeah, so that went like full screen. I gotta kill myself. So yeah, you aren't gonna kill with this one probably, but it is faster if you just need to like pester your opponents with it. Probably can't follow up with that one.
That
Maybe
one
you
doesn't
can.
travel a long distance.
I don't know. I was gonna try and like follow it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
I mean,
it's
it's
fine
pretty-
considering what it is. When it makes contact, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know if I could follow that one up. I'm not gonna like spend the entire video trying to. And last one, I
Thoron.
think I already did this, but
Yeah, you did.
I can't hold this to make it stronger.
Yeah,
This
like
doesn't seem
normally.
Like I can.
Yeah, normally you'd be able to hold it and get more damage knockback, but this one will always just do like around 10% and very low knockback. So
So it's just the beam, which a beam is good, but like I don't know
Yes.
if it's gonna kill. Maybe if I had more rage, it could kill, and he was at like 130 or something like that. But still, you're losing your damage, your knockback, and you're gaining speed for it. Again, pretty straightforward.
okay, let's move on to Arcfire Plus. Cast a spell that causes a large explosion when it lands. Slower to cast than Arcfire. So this takes longer to get it going into the air, but the moment it makes contact with anything, whether it be an opponent, an item, or the ground, it'll explode. It won't just trail there like a PK Fire or anything like that. So this is more of a range tool, you know. The other one would normally, like if I was here, it'd probably hit like that center circle right there, but this one's going like double that distance and just exploding, you know. It's probably a fine kill option, you know, especially if you hit them off stage and you catch their jump, they're not making it back. So it's one of those options. It seems to have a very good lifespan, so when you're throwing it out, it just keeps going. Let me actually see from the top right here. Yeah, so
not bad.
it's fine, especially if you're going to be using it for edge guarding capabilities. So it's an alternative, you know. I don't think it'll be preferable to the normal one just because of how much you can get off that, like comboing off of it with like up air and stuff like that. This one's just a hit and that's it. Like you lose your setup, you know. You maybe have a little bit of control of the field, but I'm not sure how many arc fires you get normally with this, and you kind of lose it pretty really soon. So it might be the same, it might be a little different. I don't have the book right now. I'd have to kill myself. But
Alright, I think we can.
yeah,
let's
move on.
I have Firewall, which creates a giant fire pillar that's like right in front of me. Now, it does travel pretty far down, thankfully. I don't know, for like footstool, you jump up, see how far that goes. Like that's pretty far.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't die. Like
maybe.
go from like I don't know up there, and I'll like go right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does
Okay.
have a lifespan, but it's like really
Definitely
cool.
travels very far.
Yeah.
It'll kind of cover a good angle.
Yeah.
On our cover. Now, let me kill myself because I lost the book. It It does hit. It can hit more than once, but it's likely to not because it knocks you away right away. But the fire does linger there for a little bit. I'll try and get him to just jump into it. Let's see.
Yeah, so it has a very good anti-air hitbox up there because the hitbox seems to match up with the flame exactly. So if I'm like on here, then he'll be able to like hit me if he's under me. So definitely good for recovering battlefield platforms or any kind of platforms from other stages. As long
setting
as
up walls. Could you block this?
There's a firewall. Yes.
Yeah.
So
right,
it does.
There's your 2 hits.
Constant.
Decent. He does have to remain blocking it, so that kind of adds to the damage technically. You know, he's still draining when you're doing that.
Yeah, it can't just like roll away because it does come out really fast.
Right. But again, you're losing combo potential. PK Fire type move that is really good all around.
It just keeps you there, you know, whether it be in shield, whether it be on there, like you can get grabs, you can, if you hit them, you can get combos, anything off it. It's very good move. And
this has like no horizontal range if you're like trying to use it grounded. So you would only be able to like even send it anywhere if you're above. So you really have to like watch out for that.
Casting a wall right in front of yourself. Let's move on to the Soaring Elwind. Now, this Elwind, the second Elwind, sends you a lot farther than the first. So, you basically, in order to get that good recovery, you need to like put yourself in a not too good position in the beginning of it. You're still like in that same spot where you started the Elwind, and then you do a very giant leaping shot and go up there. Now, this one doesn't have any spike properties at all, whether it be the first or the second one. So you lose out on that meteor attack.
Meteor capability, yeah.
So,
and we did ask Nairo, so
yeah,
pretty sure we're right on this. But yeah, I don't like how it leaves you open for so long in the beginning. Robin always gets edge guarded. That's one of her big flaws, and this kind of just like helps that. Like it helps them attack you, in my opinion.
And remember, like you still have the book to worry about, so you can't use this too often. Not that you'd want to, because it's still like it's slow, and you're vulnerable in the beginning. So I don't know. Nairo is not a fan of it. Probably gonna be using that as an example all the time because Nairo is one of the better known Robins, not the best. And he has experimented with this in preparation for Evo, and he doesn't really see too much in any of her customs. But we'll see. Everyone definitely has their own interpretation. Let's move on to the Gliding Elwind.
Yeah, so this is a horizontal-based recovery. You won't go nearly as high as the other two, but it does send out 2 projectiles in pretty interesting ways. Like this one will go out in like a degree like that, and then you shoot one downwards. And this can actually spike. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Let's do like one. Yeah, you just do that, and I'll...
Every time I land, I'll jump.
Okay. Let me set this up. Shit. That wasn't it.
Yeah, you have to hit her with the feet. So, whoops.
Sorry. Damn it.
So it is a little tricky.
Yeah, I'm not getting this right now. But it can. I mean, I don't have to demonstrate it. I would have to kill myself. But you get the idea. That one spikes. The second one does not. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, you do get a pretty good recovery in terms of, like, horizontal. But if you're ever sent low, then you're, like, not going to make it back.
That second Elwind jump is just, like, it reminiscent to the first one of the Soaring Elwind. So,
Right.
But yeah, like, the spike... you know, I was turned around there. If I'm on the ground, it can trip.
I mean, that was like
happen.
the property, like where you kind of like flinch because you're not getting stuck into the ground yet. But I'm kind of failing this, so
yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can move on. It's pretty obvious.
I mean, that was
just
kind of it.
sends you downwards. But like, you know, at that kind of angle, it is very strange. They'd have to like literally be behind you, and then you just move away from them in that sense. So it's harder to hit. It was there. So. Let's move on to the Distant Nosferatu. Can ensnare opponents farther away, but it's less powerful than normal. So this is less powerful all around when it comes to dealing out damage and healing. As you can see, normally when I'm like at a higher percent than the other opponent, I heal a lot more damage.
Heal more, yeah.
But this time around, you don't. And in a way, it's a pretty equal trade-off. You're getting that range, which is pretty cool, especially depending on what the other special moves you have to wall them out. If you have like a side B here and then you're trying to like space yourself away from it, and just imagine just like going into your Nosferatu and being able to ensnare them from the other side of the screen. So that's pretty cool. I feel like if I was a Robin main, I'd probably use this just for positioning purposes and zoning. because it's pretty scary. Did use it twice so far on there, so you probably get about 3 to 4 uses on this. It is blinking, so I'm gonna say yeah, 4 uses. So there's that. It's an option. I talked to my brother about it. He thinks that the trade-off isn't too equal. He thinks how the amount that you don't heal is pretty significant to the damage that you don't you do give up. So
and I can agree with that.
Yeah,
because you're not getting too much reward, but it is still a command grab that is distant, so it is pretty cool.
Yep.
And I have, what is that called? The Goetia, which will drag them in and deal pretty good damage. It is stronger, but I don't get heals from it. So, you get that vacuum, and they have to mash out of it. But again, you're not going to heal. This is pretty straightforward. The range on it's pretty good in which they get sucked in, and of course, they can't. I don't think they can block it. They can block the wind, but if they, yeah, let's just do that. Block it. Oh, I don't have it.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't notice that.
Greatly designed character.
Right. Yeah. I don't know why I did this. It's gonna be too good. Oh, you don't get sucked in from the wind. That's right.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're blocking, it won't suck them in. But if it does suck them in, then, just block it and I'll do it here. Yeah. Okay. So it is still a command grab. You don't gotta worry about that.
Yep.
So you won't heal, but you will do good damage if you ever land this, which is good. But I mean, Robin's one of the few characters that can heal herself. So would you want to lose that? I'm not sure. It's really up to you to decide. I personally wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I think having a healing move is insane in Smash Brothers, and as a command grab.
Yeah.
Startups, you gotta read it. You can't just spam it. But if you do get that heal, then it's you're greatly rewarded. So I don't know. At least the damage is good on this one, and it has a win box.
All right. Then that covers Robin. The Thunder Plus. Depending on how often you use Thunder, it could be to your advantage. If you want a little bit more speed, because Robin is one of the slowest characters in the game, like all around, you might want to use that instead, just to give you an option, a speedy option. So it's kind of like a pick your poison, pick your potion kind of thing. The arc fires, they're cool in a sense, but I think like the normal one is just way better for all-around purposes, just everything. You want, as a character like Robin with zoning, you definitely want to control the space more, get the neutral game going in her position, in her advantage. So giving that up is too much, in my opinion.
Yeah. Up B's, more situational, I would say. The slower one that K-Sizzle has, I don't think is very good at all. It might go a little bit higher, but you're more prone to getting edge guarded. And this one is only good for like horizontal recoveries. If you're ever low, probably not making it back. You don't want to limit yourself like that.
One thing I didn't cover with the up B is just like, I'm holding to the left now. That's when I start moving to the left. It's just a straight vertical recovery, so make sure you're very privy to that. It makes your recovery even worse because you're going to be more predictable because you're going to want to come up from under.
Right. And down B's, one's distant command grab, which is cool. One has a win box, but neither of them heal nearly as much. One doesn't heal at all, and in return it just does more damage. So if you're for some reason not fond of healing, then maybe you'd use the one I have. Or if you want a command grab that goes a distance, use the one he has.
Alright, so let us know what you guys thought. Nothing too crazy with this moveset. Just some cool alternatives, some not so cool. Let us know what you thought. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Later.